This video presentation will show what we did as a group over the course of this project. The basic idea of our project is providing a user-friendly website, which is accepted to display 5 related output chairs, the total time of the race, and a team pursuit strategy based on machine learning. The type of user for this project is only the coach, and the coach's responsibility is to develop the best strategy to achieve better results. When the coaches use our website, she or he will only be asked to enter and modify some necessary inputs like rider attributes and will not be asked to do any complex operations. Then the coaches can get the related training data outputs. After that, the coaches can communicate and organize with the athletes to get a better and accurate team strategy. A typical use case for the software is when a coach wants to use our website to calculate a team's total time to complete a race and obtain 5 checks on the rider's status. Once the coach has entered the related input information and clicked on the output checks button, our website will calculate the total time for this team to complete the competition and 5 checks on the rider's status. The coach can then click on the related buttons to view the relevant checks as needed. For example, if a coach wants to see the total energy for each rider, click on the Total Energy Ride button, and the relevant checks will appear. We apologize for not being able to show this use case, because our team had an underestimation of task complexity, which means the sense of urgency to build software was absent in our team. We made slow progress in the first half of the development process. We spent a lot of time on design and implementation of the website pages, so we didn't have enough time to collect the logic and algorithms from Excel and translate them into specific functionality for our website.
Here are the 4 main user stories that are critical to the effectiveness of this software. In user story 1, the user set up an account on the website with email to become a coach. After logging in, user can manage rider information and use optimization tools, and this information will still be available the next time they log in. In particular, only users of the website can perform optimization analysis, which is to better protect rider information. And they can also modify their personal information, whether it's a modification of an individual part or a complete. User Story 2. In this user story, the web implements features for easy access and display. These features match the first user story. User can find examples of the purpose of the site and how to use it on the welcome page. In the user interface, the user can enter rider's data, but it must be valid for the algorithm to run successfully. Based on this data, the output page shows the same result as the Excel chart, total time and file charts. User Story 3 and 4. For the next 2 user stories, the coaches can search machine learning and algorithm optimization designs. If implemented, the project can be analyzed and optimized based on the all-time input for users. At the same time, the project can also add the starting order as a range to the model, and then design the best strategy according to the different situation of the rider's starting order, to better simulate the game situation. However, we can't show these 2 user stories because they didn't come true, since our current software lacks the output part and the machine learning part to present graphs and models to the user. Our future step would be completing those 2 parts. We will do a demo showing how these 2 parts would be used if implemented. This is the output part. After the coach enters the reader's information and click Output button, the website will perform calculations and illustrate file analyze charts for the user to make training decisions. By clicking on the Best Strategy button, a machine learning algorithm will be called to evaluate the best starting order by minimizing the total time of the pursuit. This is an extra part we added. As we all know that a website can't have only users, it also needs to be managed and protected by admin. Therefore, when we design the login web page, it can be divided into user login or admin login. Enter the home page after the admin login. Admin can still enter data and view the game strategy of the output part. It's just that most of the data enters this time are default values. And admin can't only modify their personal information, can also manage users. For example, delete bad users. That's all for our presentation. Thanks for watching and listening.